By the time the kids go to bed, and sometimes even before, I'm tired, boss. But this night routine is the only thing that keeps me organized for those early 4 a.m. mornings. After teaching all day, making sure everyone eats, and getting the kids ready for bed, the last thing I want to do is have to clean or prep for tomorrow. But if I skip this routine, my whole next day feels chaotic, rushed, off kilter, and just bad. So tonight I'm resetting the house, prepping for tomorrow, and squeezing in a little self care moment before bed.
Mommy's right there. Okay.
By the time I get home, I feel mentally drained and done, even though I still have 1,000 tabs open in my head. So, the first thing I do is to change into something comfortable because I cannot stay in work clothes another second. And I don't do this all the time, but today felt like one of those days. And when I do this, it throws my husband off because he's used to me just going and keeping my clothes on that I wore to work because I'm like, I've had them on for 8 hours. They're going in dirty clothes anyway. Let me just do what I got to do because sometimes I don't have the energy or the strength. But tonight, I decided to take a few moments just to change because I knew I had some cleaning to do, so I needed to be comfortable and mobile. Once I've changed, it's straight into dinner mode for me. I'm in a caloric deficit. My meals are already prepped, so I go ahead and eat my food. I do have some food prepped for the family, or sometimes they do their own thing. So, yeah. So, like I said, since my meals are prepped, some nights are simple, some are chaotic, but I try to make this time feel calm and intentional and just take a few moments to myself and to chill with the girls and the hubby. But today he was actually working late, so it was a girls' night. Thankfully, Harper doesn't have too much homework, so I didn't have to help with that after teaching all day today. But we did need to clean up and reset the living room. So here is the chaos of the girls helping me. I tell Harper, if you benefit from the house, you have to contribute to the house. So this is her contribution, helping to reset the living room and to clean some things up, and also prepping for the next day. I've done pretty well to teach Harper how to get herself together, so she preps her lunch and clothes and her book bag herself. She preps her lunch and her book bag and everything she needs for the next day herself, so I don't have to worry about her. But I do have to make sure that Ellery is together, and since I'm a mom who cloth diapers, I have to make sure she has enough for the next day to go to the sitter. So after prepping for the next day and tidying up the living room, this basket is full of things that don't belong down here. So I'm going through, sorting through it, telling Ellery to put some stuff away, and also giving some stuff to Harper to put away and to get in its proper place. This was quick, easy, and simple. I think it took us all of 10 to 15 minutes. On a good night, after dinner comes homework, baths, pajamas, and making sure everyone is ready for the next day. As you can see, Ellery has her nighttime diaper and she's headed upstairs. Again, Harper does her own shower nighttime routine. I just check up on her. Ellery, I have to give her her own wash up, sponge bath, depending on how her day was. Tonight was a wash up, sponge bath type night. I usually give Ellery her bath in her room, get her all fresh and clean and moisturized, and then we put on her pajamas, her bonnet, and it's time for her to go to bed. She may fuss a little bit, but she goes down so easy, and I love that for me, and I love that for her. She is very different from Harper in that regard. When Harper was this age, Harper used to hang out with us all night long, but Ellery, once you put her in that crib, she knows it's time to go to bed. Harper got herself together, went to bed early. She was mad at me because I had her clean up her room before she went to bed. But hey, but once they're all down, now I can kick into reset mode. This part honestly saves me. If I don't prep at night, my mornings feel rushed and stressful, and I hate that feeling. I'd rather stay up a little bit later and prep for the next day rather than have to wake up and rush around in the morning, because then I'm late, I forget things, I'm frustrated. It's a hot mess. So I'm prepping all of my food for the next day. All of it is actually already portioned out. Well, most of it. You see, I had to prep my oatmeal, so I can just throw that into my lunchbox, put my lunchbox in the refrigerator, so in the morning I just grab it and go. And then I do the same thing with Ellery. Prep all her snacks and food and meals for the next day, put her lunchbox in the refrigerator, then I can grab it and go. No need to cut fruits, vegetables, find things, nothing. All I have to do is make sure my ice packs are in there and I can head out the door. And this is a great time for me to reset, so that way there's nothing in my way in the morning, and to wash all my meal prep bowls. Meal prepping is amazing, but it creates a lot of dishes. So I just needed to reset the kitchen very quickly. We do have cleaners that come every 3 weeks, but I do my best to maintain in between those times. So that's what I'm trying to do. And this just really helps out and keeps the mess from building up. Even though as I'm recording this voiceover, I have a sink full of dishes. Ugh. And one thing that also helps out is doing at least one load of laundry every day or every other day, because for some reason the laundry is getting crazy. And I think it's because I've been working out and I sweat a lot. So I'm washing my clothes more often than I usually do. But this is the time where I get everything ready that I need for the next day. So my pre-workout, I get that ready. My outfits, I get it ready. My workout clothes, I make sure are ready and laid out for the next day. And this is also some time for me to have some me time. So I've already had my outfit picked out. I know what I'm wearing. It actually needed to be ironed tonight. If you know me, it's to know that I hate to iron, but I did it. But I also took some time to watch a YouTube video that I wanted to watch because everybody's in bed. So this is my time. I guess, yeah. So I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Once everyone's settled, I finally get a little quiet time to reset myself too. Or I thought I got some time to myself, but here comes Mr. McDuffie. Hey y'all, deuces up. But this is my time to brush and floss my teeth. Do y'all floss? I try to do my best to do it every day. And I'm just doing my nighttime skincare routine. This one is very simple, not a full facial, just removing my makeup, cleansing my face. But then I'm going to hop into the shower before I actually finish my makeup routine. But this is my simple nighttime skincare routine. I don't wear a lot of makeup during the day, as you can see in my 10-minute teacher morning makeup routine video that I have. But I do my best to remove my makeup either with oil or micellar water, and then I cleanse my face. After this, I am going to hop into the shower and clean my body. After that, I will get out and finish my routine. Babe, that shower felt so good. This is a Tuesday night, and I don't work out on Wednesdays. Those are my rest days. So to save myself even more time, I like to take my showers at night, because if I get there in the morning and start thinking, So now that I'm out the shower, I'm finishing my skincare routine with some toner and an oil face moisturizer. And then I'm getting in the bed. I am done. I'm putting my bonnet on and I'm relaxing. I believe we were watching something on TV and then I played a few games on my phone and I just relaxed for the rest of the night. This routine may not be perfect. I don't hit the cues every single time, but it helps me stay consistent and prepare for another early 4 a.m. or 4:45 a.m. morning. And honestly, that little bit of preparation makes a huge difference. I'm preparing for future Kier. I'm going to thank myself. If you have watched this far, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video and like seeing real life, real routines, and you just enjoy my personality, then stick around. Go ahead and hit subscribe, hit that like button, and drop down in the comments and let's have a conversation. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, this is my realistic nighttime teacher mom routine. I'll see you all in the next one. Y'all have a good night. Bye.